I am speaking to you now with a nearness that presses on your chest like wind before the rain, because I do not want you to miss what is being moved around you and within you. Listen. Be still for a moment and let me take these next beats of your heart for myself. Archangel Michael stands on your right, and he says, I need your 2 minutes only, because inside these 2 minutes I have folded the key that opens the next many years. He is not here to frighten you but to draw a bright line around the truth I am revealing. Do not try to skip this. Do not rush past it. Breathe and receive. 3 angels are already speaking, bending close to the shape of your life, studying the temple that is your body, because your body is about to remember my original instruction. I am restoring alignment to what I designed. I am reclaiming the rooms where fear once slept. Your bones carry old echoes, your skin holds stories, your breath has learned different rhythms, but I am the Lord who calls every cell by name, and I am gathering them to attention. I have watched the hours when you felt your strength flicker like a weak lamp. I saw you talk yourself through nights that stretched too long, too loud, too silent. I was present when you spoke kindly to others while being harsh to yourself, when you carried burdens that were never yours to lift. I heard every private promise you made that began with, I'll change tomorrow, and I have come to make tomorrow rise now. I am not sentencing you to an endless climb. I am handing you a new breath. I am laying a straight path through the middle of the mystery so you can walk it like a child who trusts where their father leads. Michael's sword is drawn, not for theater, but for function. He cuts agreements your body made with exhaustion. He severs the rope of shame that tied itself to your shoulders. He pulls out the thorn of comparison lodged in your self-image and drops it where it cannot wound again. And the 3 angels speak in turn. The first angel speaks to your posture in life. This is not only the way you hold your spine but the way you hold your days. You learn to curve around the weight of others' opinions, to tilt toward whatever seemed safer, and the curve became a habit. The angel says, stand, and I echo that command. I am lengthening you from the inside. I am lifting your head by the crown I placed there when I chose you. I am straightening the places that bent to survive. Every time you inhale, your ribs will remember they were made to open. Every time you rise from a chair, your step will remember it is meant to be sure and forward. Do not negotiate with old postures, they are not your authority. I am your authority. Where you once folded inward in self-protection, you will now unfold outward in praise. This is not pride, this is permission. This is not arrogance, this is alignment. The second angel speaks to your rhythms. You cannot heal while marching to the drum of panic. You cannot hear me clearly if your inner clock is tuned to alarms I did not set. I am resetting your times. You have experienced exhaustion that had no name and rest that never felt complete, but I am remapping your energy around delight. From the moment the sun touches your window, your spirit will feel an invitation rather than a demand. The heavy beginnings will lighten. The afternoon dips will become wells of quiet clarity. The nights will stop asking you to rehearse fear. I will teach you how to lay your thoughts down like tools after good work, and I will keep them safe until morning. You will not run your body like a machine anymore, you will shepherd it like a gift. Where you pushed yourself past the point of kindness, I am installing a gentle stop. Where you surrendered too soon, I am stirring persistent strength. You will learn the difference between quitting and completing, and your days will feel finished even before you sleep. The third angel speaks to your image, how you see yourself when no one is looking, how you imagine others see you, how you think I see you. Your body has been treated as a battlefield by the words of others and by your own. Too often you measured its worth with temporary rulers. Too often you spoke curses disguised as humor, disappointments disguised as discipline. I am calling you to speak to your body as you would to a beloved friend who carried you across a desert and never asked for thanks. From head to heel, I name you mine. Every scar becomes a landmark of survival. Every feature becomes a signpost pointing to my creativity. Do not despise what I designed by comparing it to what culture advertises. Your reflection is not a verdict, it is a witness. When you face the mirror, you are meeting a story I am still writing, and today I turn the page. Hear me, your body is about to participate in your calling, not protest it. Your voice will not tremble under the weight of self-doubt the way it has. Your hands will stop shaking when it's time to hold what I give. Your breath will deepen at the very moment it used to shorten. The pain you used to prepare for will lose its appointment. The weariness you scheduled around will arrive at the door and find it closed. I am not promising you a life without weather, I am training your house to hold steady in the wind. Michael stands at the threshold. He does not allow the old storm to enter with the new season. You have believed that being hard on yourself somehow made you holy. It did not. It only made you hard. I am softening you without weakening you. I am making you tender without making you fragile. Mercy is the material I am weaving into your muscles. Joy is the oil I am rubbing into your joints. You do not need to earn permission to feel well. You have it already because I have given it. When I formed you, I did not stamp barely enough upon your frame. I spoke very good, and that blessing has not expired. It has been waiting for you to hear it as if for the first time. Hear it now. Let it move through your bloodstream. Let it settle into your bones. Let it lift the corners of your mouth when you are alone and no one is there to approve it. I approve it. I approve you. There are memories lodged in your body, places where your shoulders learned to tense before any harm arrived, places where your stomach tightened for battles that never came, places where your heart sped up to outrun dread. I am touching those memories like a physician whose hands know every origin and outcome. I am not erasing your story, I am completing it. What was fragmented will find connection. What was loud will be toned to a music you can live with. You will notice small proofs. You will walk into a room that once made you shrink and feel yourself take up your rightful space. You will dress in colors you avoided because joy will suit you. You will speak your name with calm conviction and feel the room learn it anew. Even your rest will do more work than your worry ever did. You have feared that time is not on your side. Listen carefully. I am the Lord of time, and I am on your side. So time is not your enemy, it is your ally in my hands. What took years to damage will not take years to renew because your healing is not a math problem, it is a decree. When I decree a thing, creation rushes to fulfill it. There will be mornings where you wake with a clarity that surprises you. There will be evenings where peace arrives like a friend who knows the door code. There will be moments where you forget to be afraid, and then you will remember that you forgot, and you will smile because forgetting fear is what freedom feels like when it becomes normal. Do not let the voice of accusation translate into discipline in your head. That voice is not mine. My correction is precise and clean, it never smears you with shame. If I point to a habit, I hand you the replacement. If I call you away from an old pattern, I clear a path to a new one. If I say no to what drains you, I say yes to what fills you. Michael and the three angels enforce what I say. They are not messengers dropped from a distance, they are guardians stationed near. They walk the length of your days. They stand at the gates of your senses. They remind you, gently and firmly, that you are not a collection of random parts, you are a consecrated whole. I am bringing restoration to how you feed yourself, on every level. Not just the food you put on your plate, though I will lead you toward what energizes rather than empties. Also the words you choose to consume, the images you allow inside, the company you keep, the expectations you swallow without tasting. You will notice a new discernment, a refined appetite. What once satisfied briefly will begin to taste thin. What once felt too simple will turn out to be exactly what sustains you. You will not punish yourself with deprivation, you will honor yourself with provision. You will stop bargaining with fatigue. You will stop bribing your own heart to keep going. You will simply go, because I am in your going. Your body is about to become a place where prayer feels at home. Not the kind of prayer that only lives in your mouth, but the kind that hums in your bones. Your steps will learn intercession. Your rest will learn worship. Your laughter will learn to cast out heaviness. You will be able to sit quietly without the compulsion to prove your worth. You will be able to move boldly without the urge to explain your existence. You will understand that holiness is not a posture of fear but a posture of love. And love, when it inhabits your body, transforms your presence in every room you enter. There are assignments I kept waiting for you because I wanted you to receive them without resentment. You will carry them now with gladness. There are relationships I am mending that once felt like splinters under your skin. You will touch them now without reopening the wound. There are opportunities that will fit your hands the way a good tool fits a skilled worker. You will not drop them through self-sabotage. I am training your nervous system to trust me. I am teaching your mind to rest even when your calendar is full. I am bathing your inner alarms in my peace until they ring only when I ring them. You asked me quietly, will I ever feel normal? You will feel better than normal. You will feel natural in the life I gave you. You will stop acting like a guest in your own home. You will claim your name the way land rejoices to be named by its maker. And when old thoughts knock, you will greet them with the authority of someone who knows the lease has changed hands. You will say, this place is taken, and the thoughts will have to leave because the owner says so. Do not be surprised when people ask what changed. Do not be surprised when you find yourself drawing boundaries without bitterness, saying no without guilt, saying yes without fear. Do not be surprised when your body stops flinching at echoes. This is what happens when heaven's culture becomes your inner weather. Michael knows this terrain well. He will remind you in moments where muscle memory tries to return to old choreography. He will say, stand, and you will. He will say, breathe, and you will. He will say, go, and you will step into rooms you once dreaded and discover they cannot hold anything over you now. I am not merely protecting you from harm, I am preparing you for joy. Your body has learned the language of survival, I am teaching it the language of celebration. Celebrating will not feel irresponsible, it will feel obedient. Laughter will not feel like a distraction, it will feel like a declaration. Rest will not feel like laziness, it will feel like trust. Movement will not feel like punishment, it will feel like praise. You will live inside your skin as if it were a sanctuary, not a sentence. Take this into your day. 3 angels are talking about your body because your body is about to remember that it is my temple, not a storage unit for fear. Michael has asked for 2 minutes, but the grace he escorts will stretch across your hours. My hand is on the back of your neck, kind and firm, guiding your gaze level, lifting it from the ground where shame keeps dropping it. Look forward. I am there. Look inward. I am there. Look upward. I am there. You are surrounded by more care than you have ever known and more strength than you have ever used. Now hear my final instruction for this moment. Do not argue with what I am giving you. Do not diminish it because you have not seen it before. Do not delay it by waiting to feel worthy. You are worthy because I love you, and my love is the only measure that matters. Drink this word slowly, like water you didn't realize you needed so badly. Let it pass into every place thirst has lived. Walk today as if a quiet trumpet has sounded inside your chest, because it has. The announcement is simple and unstoppable: your alignment has begun. Your rhythms are being reset. Your image is being blessed. Your body is about to cooperate with your calling. And you, beloved, are about to walk free where you once tiptoed, to sing where you once sighed, to rest where you once ran. Do not try to skip this. Receive it now and carry it with you. I am with you, and what I begin, I complete. I am speaking to you now with a nearness you can feel in your breath, in the slow lift of your chest, in the hush that comes when the room forgets its noises and remembers the one who made it. Hear me, nothing in your life is random. Nothing has fallen outside my hand. I know the tremble in your bones and the ache in your heart and the restless questions that keep pacing at the edge of your thoughts. I have come to settle them, to draw a line through the storm, to show you what I have been building in you while you thought you were breaking. Archangel Michael says, I need your 2 minutes only. But I will give you more than minutes. I will give you a moment that ripples through years, a moment that rewrites the story you were afraid to read aloud. There are 3 angels speaking over you now, and they are speaking about your body, because your body is about to remember who it belongs to: light, breath, purpose, strength, and no wound, no whisper of fear, no old memory will be allowed to say the final word. Listen. The first angel stands at your right like dawn pressed into a person. He speaks to your bones, to the architecture that carries you. Rise, he says, not with hurry, but with holy steadiness. He lays a hand where your weariness stacks itself like stones, and I tell you truly, I am unstacking them, one by one, until the weight that felt fused to your days is nothing more than dust the wind carries away. Your frame was not designed for dread, it was designed for endurance and laughter and the quiet courage that refuses to surrender. This angel is reteaching your bones the alphabet of endurance. He calls each vertebra by a name I gave it, calls each joint to remember its music. You will feel it as a gentler posture, a straighter gaze, the way you stand when you stop apologizing for taking up space in a world I created for you to inhabit. He is reminding your frame that every step forward is a sentence in a story that cannot end in defeat. The second angel waits at your left with a voice like clean water over stone. He speaks to your heart and your blood, to the river running through you that carries warmth to every part. Flow, he says, without obstruction, without the sabotage of fear. He addresses every tight place where anxiety tries to squeeze the path smaller and smaller. He speaks release. Feel this, where your chest has held its breath for too long, where your pulse has hidden from its own strength. I am teaching your heart to beat as if it trusts goodness again. Your blood will carry courage to every boundary your past tried to nail shut. You will find yourself kinder to yourself, patient with your own change, and braver in the rooms where you used to swallow your words. This angel drinks from the well of my constancy and pours it into you. He keeps saying, steady now, steady now, until the cadence of your life matches the cadence of my promise. The third angel stands behind you like a wind that knows where to go. He speaks to your breath, to your voice, to the atmosphere around you that has been trained to expect disappointment and is about to be retrained to expect favor. Speak, he says, with the calm authority of someone who knows they are loved. He is lifting the old cloak of silence from your shoulders, the one you wore to survive rooms that tried to compress you into invisibility. He is putting on you the garment of clarity. You will say what you need without flinching, you will set boundaries without bitterness, and you will bless even those who do not understand the new steadiness in you. Your breath will not run from you when it is time to tell the truth. Your voice will not crack when it is time to declare, I am not what happened to me, I am what God is doing in me. Hear me, I am not asking you to force anything. I am not recruiting your fear to build your future. I am showing you where I am placing my hands. Your body, which has stored storms it did not know how to name, is learning a new language, the language of release. You will notice small signs at first, the way your shoulders remember they can drop, the way your jaw loosens, the way your sleep returns in longer, kinder tides. You will notice yourself reaching for water when you once reached for worry. You will notice the room growing larger because the cage in your chest is dissolving. Every small sign is not small to me. It is the liturgy of your return to wholeness. I do not despise small beginnings, I invest them with endings that glow. Archangel Michael leans close again. I need your 2 minutes only, he says, and by this he means, give me your attention without bargaining. Give me your yes without asking fear for permission. In these 2 minutes, agree with me. Say with your mouth what I am already singing over you, that you are not late, that you are not disqualified, that you are not cursed, that you are not forgotten, that you are not at the mercy of the patterns that tried to claim you. Say that your body is a house of peace and a field of purpose and a lamp of presence. Say that you accept the unlearning of the old alarms, the slow quieting of the old triggers, the final eviction of the old lies. My angels are not negotiating with your past, they are executing a change of ownership signage on the doorframes of your days. The notice reads, "This life belongs to the living God, trespassers will be escorted into light or escorted out." You have asked me privately if you are allowed to step into joy while there are still unfinished pages, unpaid debts, unreconciled chapters. Hear me, joy is not a prize for perfection, it is oxygen for the climb. I do not make you hold your breath until you reach the summit. I breathe with you now. And yes, there are responsibilities to hold and wisdom to walk in, be faithful in them, humble in them, discerning in them, but do not treat them as reasons to refuse me the smile I am trying to place on your face. You ask if it will all change at once. Some doors swing in a single gust, others open on careful hinges, but every hinge is already turning. Watch what happens when you stop calling yourself names I never called you. Watch what happens when you stop agreeing with the narratives that shrink you to fit other people's comfort. Watch what happens when you say, with a simplicity that confounds the enemy, I belong to God, and my body is about to remember it. You fear that if you hope, disappointment will punish you again. But hope is not a fragile ornament placed too high for you to reach. Hope is the framework that holds the glass while I pour new wine. If you drop it, I will pick it up with you. If you misplace it, I will guide your hand back. Your job is not to perform the miracle, your job is to make room. Clear a small table in your mind and set 2 chairs, one for you, one for grace. Sit there each day, even if only for a minute, and let the 3 angels stand guard while you breathe, speak, and listen. This is not mysticism without anchor, this is devotion with a blueprint. You will notice that when you honor small rituals of peace, larger storms lose their teeth. Do not misunderstand me, I am not romanticizing your pain. I see what hurt you, who hurt you, where you learned to brace for impact. I saw the night you decided that being small might be safer, the morning you put on the practiced smile that kept questions from knocking. I saw the betrayal that taught your ribs to hold secrets like smuggled contraband. I saw the quiet bravery that kept going anyway. I honor that, but I will not leave you there. I am replacing survival with fullness. I am teaching your nervous system the difference between alarm and awe. When the angels speak about your body, they are not condemning it, they are reminding it that I am its builder and restorer and friend. Some of what once lived in your muscles will melt in tears you do not have to hide. Some will leave as laughter returns where only sarcasm used to stand guard. Some will leave as forgiveness loosens knots you thought were permanent. Forgiveness does not say, it was okay, it says, it no longer has the right to occupy me. You will forgive not to erase the past, but to evict it from your present. You will forgive because I am teaching you how strong softness can be. And some of the change will arrive dressed as choices you already know to make: simpler food, kinder rest, more honest words, gentler company, smaller screens, wider walks, quieter mornings. These are not rules to impress me, they are ways of agreeing with me. They are how your hours learn to carry glory without dropping it. You have asked if I am with you in the room where the fear starts humming like a machine. I am. Call my name there. Not as a spell, but as a relationship. Say, Jesus, be near, and notice how the second angel, the one with voice like water, adjusts the dials. Say, Father, steady me, and feel the first angel take your shoulder. Say, Holy Spirit, fill this room, and the third angel will stand at the door like dawn on its feet. Your part is to invite, my part is to remain. I will not embarrass you with abandon. I will not disappear when your emotions spike. I will not sigh when you need reassurance again. I will be here, and here, and here, until here becomes holy ground and you realize that everywhere you go together with me is safer than anywhere you hid alone. I am also speaking to the dreams you buried because time seemed to laugh at them. I am the Lord of clocks and calendars. I do not mock your desire when it matures into discipline. I am placing new stamina under old vision. You will revisit plans and find that where you once ran out of breath, you now have a second wind. You will refine your yes. You will prune your maybe. You will retire your people-pleasing and elevate your purpose-keeping. I am not asking you to become hard, I am teaching you to become whole, and whole people do not volunteer for cages just to make others comfortable. Bless them, love them, pray for them, but do not surrender the field I gave you to cultivate.